Good morning, Bexley Middle School. It is Friday, May 8th, an A-Day on our calendar. Happy birthday today to Jack. And Audrey and Vivian have birthdays on Sunday, so happy birthday to each of them. Hope everyone has a great birthday. It's Friday, so it's time for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, let's take a peek at the weather for today. It is going to get colder as the day goes on and rain this morning and then dry out later. Probably stay cold through the weekend, but we should get some dry weather as well. All right, if you didn't know, Sunday is Mother's Day. And so I want to wish my mother a happy birthday. She has even learned to Zoom during these difficult times, which means she's hogging the bandwidth just to chit chat with her friends while the rest of us need it to work and play video games. So happy Mother's Day. She certainly has dealt with some different things over her life. She dealt with my mad scientist phase, and she's had some phases of her own. And then more than anything, I know she loves being a grandmother to these 4 insane children. All right, so happy Mother's Day to her and all the other mothers out there, and just a special shout out to all the women in our life who make a difference and help us be the people that we are. Don't forget to celebrate your mom on Mother's Day this Sunday. All right, top stories. Teacher Appreciation Week comes to a conclusion. Justin Haas, 8th graders, you have to vote by 5 p.m. today for your finalist. You have an email in your school email with your 5 male and 5 female finalists. Jump on there, complete that vote by 5 p.m. today. We got to get those votes tallied so we can get moving on that. Some update on business openings from Governor DeWine. Community conversations continue Monday. And end of school year information from Dr. Miller. All right, so Teacher Appreciation Week. These are our winners for gift cards today. Miss Boyer, Chipotle. Miss Carly, Amazon. Ms. Riley Welsh, Amazon. Mr. Vincent, Amazon. Mrs. Busold, Amazon. Mrs. Robertson, Amazon. Mr. Frank, DoorDash. Mr. Major, DoorDash. And Mrs. Kimball, DoorDash. Mrs. Saffel, Anthony Thomas. Mrs. Sexton, Gramercy. And Miss Poling, Panera. Thank you to each of you for the amazing job you've been doing, for being great teachers and staff. We appreciate everything you do. Hope you had an amazing week and you know that you're appreciated. All right, Governor DeWine yesterday announced some additional things as far as our reopening. And so it's important to note this is not just throw open the gates and everyone run crazy. We still have the coronavirus out there. We still don't have a vaccine. We don't have enough people with antibodies to have herd immunity. So we are going to have to continue to live our life as if this is a threat, because it is. But we also need to balance that with the need to reopen the economy and for people to have access to some things. So starting next Tuesday, consumer, retail, and service businesses will be able to reopen. Each of these things are going to have some restrictions for both employees and for customers. Friday, May 15th, salons, barbershops, and outside restaurants will also be able to reopen, again, with some capacity limitations. It may be, if you're waiting for a haircut, you may have to wait in your car until it's your turn. Those guidelines will come out from those businesses. Their employees will have to take precautions, and certainly you need to take precautions. If you're having a fever or any other symptoms that would tie you to a potential of the coronavirus, you need to stay home until that has all passed. All right. And then Thursday, May 21st, indoor restaurants will begin opening again with some limitations. It's really important as we begin this process of starting to have some more interaction with each other that we're remembering to wash our hands frequently, that we're wearing a mask in public. We talked about last week. It's just like someone peeing on your leg, and none of us want that. And there's also, like I said, going to be limits to the number of customers in restaurants. So looking for those things to reopen, but we also need to proceed cautiously. Our community conversations Monday, create your credo. A great chance to come in and come up with a tagline. Should be a really cool creative process. I'm already signed up for this. Jump into the Canvas notes. There's a few things you need to do before attending the session, and then you also need to make sure that you pre-register at the link, and then they will send you the invite 5 to 15 minutes before the actual event. All right, Dr. Miller yesterday announced some important dates. Friday, May 22nd is going to be the last day for students. So we really have about 2 weeks to go. And middle school students, your teachers are planning some fun things for that last week, some different activities. So really buckle down this week. Make sure you're caught up on all of your assignments, and then look forward to those fun activities for the last week. Tuesday, May 26th and Wednesday, May 27th. This is for middle school students only. Other schools have their own plans. You will be able to come to do a curbside pickup and return of items. So if you have textbooks, novels, 6th graders, I think you guys have Frightful's Mountain. 7th graders, I think you have Long Walk to Water. I know some of our 8th graders have math books that need returned. If you have library books, if you have a loaner instrument, any of those kind of things that you need to return to school property, you need to do that either Tuesday 9 to noon or Wednesday noon to 3. You'll just pull up right in front of the middle school, and someone will be there to collect your items. We also have taken, if you had items in your locker, we have taken and bagged those up, and we will bring those out to your car. They have your name on them, and so we will deliver those to the curb for you. You can come at either one of those times to take care of that. Teachers will continue to accept work up to May 29th. It's really important, students, that you know that you're going to get end of the quarter grades. And so anything that you need to do to wrap up the quarter, teachers will continue to accept that up to May 29th. Get into their office hours, get in touch, see what it is you need to do if you have any questions about that. But that could impact your eligibility for fall activities and just cause you some headaches in the fall if you haven't taken care of that. Let's get the school year closed off right and be done with this school year and move on to next school year. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to give the final word to my mom. A quote that I heard often growing up, and that was, "Just wait until your father gets home." Thanks, Mom. Love you. Bexley, stay classy, stay 6 feet apart, and we will see you back here on Monday.